Okay, here's a good one today. PayPal. PayPal is just, as you see in my video, just shot itself in the foot. No, I wish I could have found one that had a shotgun or a bazooka. So PayPal decided that it was going to do $2,500 fines for people who said stuff they didn't like. And so it says, and for one of this is PayPal's new acceptance use policy, meaning November 3rd, will be enabled. I'm going to reading off of someone else's Twitter. Beginning November 3rd, will be able to withdraw $2,500 from your account if they find anything you said to be objectionable, including misinformation, discrimination of groups of individuals based on gender identity, and per infraction. So if you post 10 memes, it could hit you with $25,000. Basically, they really were just going to take it out of your account. They weren't going to take it from your PayPal. They're just going to take it out of your PayPal account, supposedly. And now what this person wrote was, it is legal because there are no laws written to stop yet. The UK is only now just talking about stopping them from acting on viewpoint discrimination, as far as I know. Yeah, this one's a really bad take. But thing though is, first off, I'm going to read their stuff here. You are independently responsible for complying with all applicable laws and all of your actions related to your use of PayPal services, regardless of the purpose of the use. In addition, actually, I'm just going to move this over here. Use in addition to terms of the sectoral policy. Okay. Yes, you are not PayPal are responsible for complying with applicable laws in your country where you live at, to make sure when you're dealing with PayPal services that you're not like committing fraud, selling copyrighted material illegally, like you're not like you're not selling like bootleg DVDs and Blu-rays and crap. Okay, which is fine. PayPal has a right to say that, and I'm just going to move this over so you can read it. Or something. This works. Yes, it doesn't. Okay, so I guess not. And it just, I guess, let's just move it over real quick and kind of show it here. So you're independently responsible, blah, blah, blah. This part right here, this first sentence, 100% A-OK, legally A-OK with this. I'm not a lawyer, I don't play with it on TV. But legally, this part right here, this first sentence, there's nothing wrong with this sentence. This is fine. I don't see anything wrong with that first sentence. Right here. Second sentence, in addition, you must adhere to terms of this acceptable use policy. This one, I'm kind of like, whatever. All of them have acceptable use policies. So as long as it really isn't too far flung, whatever. This says here, violation of this acceptable use policy constitutes violation of PayPal user agreement and may subject to damage, including liquidation damage of $2,500 US dollars per violation, which may be debited directly from your PayPal account as outlined in user. Because some people have multiple accounts because they have multiple businesses. So like I have 3 businesses, so I have my personal account and have 3. Let's say I don't have really 3 businesses, but let's just say I have 3 businesses, and now I have 4 different accounts, one for each business. So I can see what them saying that, or you have, because you have different, like you have different YouTube channels and each of them are whatever, but there's a legal way why you would have multiple accounts. User agreement. Then we're going to look at some of the restricted activities involving the sending, posting, or publication of any message, content, or materials that in PayPal's sole discretion, oh, thank you, your discretion, not like talking to legal and making sure that, yeah, this is okay, are harmful, obscene, harassing, or objectionable to their discretion, like saying there are 2 genders. And by the way, there are 2 genders, all right? But saying that, PayPal can find me, but I already canceled my account, so fuck them. Depict or appear nudity, sexual or other intimate activities, Well, there goes porn. You can make a lot of fucking money with porn. Um, depict or promote illegal drug use, depict or promote violence, criminal activity, blah, blah, blah. All this stuff here. So pretty much you can do anything that someone on the left doesn't like. And so it goes through. So to go on down, and so and to go on down, there was from now someone here wrote this. I'm going to read this. PayPal's up, right? Blah blah blah. I'm not going to imagine banks adopting the same policy, and you understand the capability. Yeah, okay, whatever. Banks can't do that shit. It's illegal. So nice fucking try. I hate it when people say banks can do that when they really can't. There's like laws against that. All right, and then Disclosed TV put out just in PayPal Spox on $2,500 fine and AUP notice recently went out in error that included incorrect information because we thought we wouldn't get caught. PayPal is not fining people for misinformation language that was never intended to be inserted in our policy. We're sorry for the confusion that this has caused. Okay, well, let's just go in how there's three ways this problem. Either A, this was an idea this idea was obviously suggested, and it was suggested, and either A was put in place without anybody being consulted properly, going through the proper channels. They just inserted it in there, thought they'd get away with it. Which probably this sounds like some psycho at the company came up with it. Then, pro tip, then once they came up with a wonderful friggin' idea that this is, they put it in place. Now, one of three ways it got in there. A, just someone snuck it in. Two, one of the wackos who came up with it talked to a higher up as a wacko and they wouldn't agree with it. And they put it in anyway. And they obviously do it without consulting legal, or legal just rubber stamped it and didn't really look at it hard enough. Or three, this was an idea and someone said, no, we're not doing that, and someone just put it in anyway because either they forgot to remove it or they put it in anyway after being told no. So I'm thinking more of the first two, that someone just snuck it in or someone did it. Some of the lower rung psychopaths came up with it, and someone at the upper, when the psychopaths at the upper level of the company went up with it, and they just did it anyway without doing the proper, hey, let's talk to legal first. Because usually when they put out this stuff, the companies like PayPal have a huge legal department. So usually legal goes through and looks at this stuff to make sure it's okay. They'll review everything. So why did they suddenly remove it? A, possibility A, which may be true. I think it's probably a combination of A, that higher up people are like, no, we weren't going to do this, and we're not doing this now, and we didn't know you did. They didn't realize that they had done this, and they're taken out because obviously this is causing them problems. Two, someone from legal read this and went, what the fuck are you people thinking? No, we can't legally friggin' do this. We can't legally friggin' do this. You're going to remove this right now before we get our asses sued. Three, they saw account after account just being deleted, and went, what the hell's going on? And they went, oh yeah, we better reverse it before we lose any more accounts. Too bad you just lost mine. So I think it's a combination of all three. I think one of the higher ups who isn't a higher ups who isn't a really complete psychopath went, what the hell are you guys doing? We're not doing this. We're losing. First off, what I think happened is this went out, the huge fire, and all of a sudden they started seeing a bunch of accounts being closed. One of the higher ups probably got a phone call from legal going, what the hell are you guys doing? What are you talking about? And he goes, you probably got 2 phone calls. Sir, we're having accounts being closed left and right. We're having accounts closed by the thousands. Bam, 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 bam. He probably got another call from legal going, what the fuck is going on? Okay, we're going to get a free conference call coming in. And legal went, and the probably higher up who didn't know they did this probably either said, hey, I told them not to do this, or B, what the heck are they thinking? And legal goes, yeah, you're going to get us sued. Another guy goes, yeah, we're losing accounts. Okay, backtrack on this and just stop this thing right now. We're not going to do this. This ain't happen. Okay, this is still going to happen. So I honestly think that's what happened. That one of the more less insane higher ups put a stop to it because legal told them what the hell was going on, and then he also saw accounts bleeding and like we're losing money, and so all that came together and went okay, fine, but still. PayPal is run by a bunch of psychopaths. I cancel my account. I think you ought to too, but that's your opinion. Do what you think is best. Well, that's it. Have a great day, and well, PayPal, have fun after you just shot yourself in the foot.